Big win tonight here for Creston over Red Oak, 83-71, the final here on the boys' side. Here now with Cale Turner and Parker Varner, a couple of big contributors here tonight. And guys, to start us off here, a close one throughout that one. You built a little bit of a lead there late. Just thoughts and takeaways here from this one for you guys.
Yeah, so they played tough defensively, and they switched it up defensively, switched up our looks that we were getting. We stuck with it, got through the tough stuff, made some shots down the stretch, and battled for the win.
We had to battle through adversity the whole game, and I feel like we fought through it really well.
And Cale, you know, as kind of one of the leaders on this team, I mean, what's the message to you guys in a game where it's kind of back and forth like that for the most of the game, no one really getting too much of an advantage? Well, what are you going to tell you guys throughout that game?
Yeah, basketball for us is a game of runs, you know, and so we're going to make a run and they're going to punch us back. And the result of the game is how we respond to those punches. And we battled off their pushes, we came back with our own, and ultimately came up with a win.
Big night for you with those last couple of free throws. You get up 30 points on the night. Just kind of what were you seeing out there? What was working for you offensively here tonight?
Yeah, so we were just finding lanes in the hoop to cut through. My teammates were doing a good job getting me the ball with open looks, and we were doing a lot of inside out and their 2-3 zones. We were getting penetration inside of it, which led to some good shot selections inside.
Parker, you're one of 4 guys in double figures here tonight. Just kind of speak to your offensive performance here this evening.
I know we had a lot of people scoring a lot of points tonight, and you know it feels really good to shoot the ball really well. And we had some really good facilitators tonight too, so it's good to finally hit some shots.
You mentioned those 4 guys in double figures, Cale. Just kind of speak to kind of the depth you guys have on this team here at this time.
Yeah, we have multiple guys who can score 20 points on any given night, and I really feel like that's what's gonna help us come postseason. Is you can't really, like, if you stop one guy, another guy's gonna get open shots. So I feel like in postseason, when postseason comes, we're going to be a tough team to stop just because of all the guys that are on our team that can score.
Certainly, and kind of there near the end of that first half, you guys had a big run going, and they came back, had a big one of their own to make that a close one. I mean, how big was it for you guys to be able to get out in that second half and build that a little bit of an advantage there?
Yeah, that's what we always talk about, is jumping on them early and getting rid of whatever momentum they had, carrying over from the first half, and we did a good job stopping their run, like I said. Got back to what we do, and ultimately came out of the win.
Certainly, and Parker, another big conference win for you guys as well this year. How big is this for you guys as you move forward here throughout the final few games of the regular season?
It's really big for us, man. Like, we've had a really slow start, and to finally get one against a competent team in the conference, it's really nice.
Congrats on the win tonight, guys.
Thank you.
All right, once again, big 83-70 win here tonight for Creston over Red Oak. You're now with head coach Schaefer. And, Coach, obviously a pretty close battle there for you guys throughout most of that one. You pull away a little bit there at the end. Just kind of thoughts and takeaways from this one here for you guys.
It's just a big win for our group. Conference win, which we desperately needed, another one of those. You know, we had some really tough games, 4 games this week in total, and it's senior night. So being able to steal a senior night win for these guys who have been working their tails off is huge. And I'm just proud of our fight because up 14, coming to half, only up 6, kind of fell apart a little bit. And we rallied in the second half and fought through some adversity.
What was kind of the message to you guys? You mentioned they had that big run there going into halftime. What were you telling you guys there as you got set up for that second half?
I'll clean it up, but I think that all I said was it's effort and energy. We were turning the ball over because we were getting loose with it and letting the 2-3 zone get deflections, and it was just silly stuff. We talk about inside-out threes all the time, which we hit at a high clip, not top to wing where we're not even looking at the basket. So we adjusted those shots and we penetrated the zone a little bit more, and I think we got them out of it eventually, and that's a credit to our guys.
I think you had 4 guys in double figures here tonight. Just kind of speak to obviously what you guys felt was sort of working on that offensive side for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I mean we've got 3 really high-level scorers in this league. I feel like, you know, Jake Hoyt, Cale Turner, Tony Davidson all have had 20-plus games this year. They're all averaging in the teens, which is great. To have Parker, I assume is Parker the fourth, to have Parker score in double digits is great because he's always been a shooter, but this year he's been in kind of a slump. So to hit some of those early, get his confidence back was huge, and having that 4th score really opens everything up for us. Plus, Rhett Driscoll also hit some threes that spread the zone out a little bit as well.
Obviously, Cale Turner, big night for him with those last few free throws. Gets up to 30 points on the night. Just kind of speak to his performance on the night.
I didn't even know he was near that. So super proud of him. You know, it's his last senior night. Obviously, only senior night, I guess. But we got 2 more home games. But that's the way you would want him to send off. Plus, I think he added 6 or 7 assists as well. So really did the whole package, got some steals. He's our catalyst. He will be. He has been the last 3 years. So just extremely proud of him.
Sure, and obviously in kind of a game like that where it is kind of back and forth, no one really has too much of an advantage through most of it. I mean, what do you what's the message to you guys to kind of keep them motivated throughout that game?
Well, to be honest with you, we've been in 4 or 5 games of 2 or 3 points or less, so this is really easy territory at this point. So really all I have to do is go, do you want to win or you don't want to win? Because I got to have high-level energy, and we got bench minutes so that we could get some of our guys some rest early in the game where it didn't look like our legs were as dead at the end, which has been a problem in recent games. So, they did it all. I just had to push the right buttons.
And I mentioned another big conference win here late in this season. How big is this for you guys as you look to build a little momentum here late in this season?
Oh, it's huge. Yeah, I mean, we got another big one against Clarinda on Monday, but to finish out, I think this was our last conference game. The rest are just doubles with them, so it helped us in the standings. I think we finished well, and we got a chance to maybe sprint to 500 and get a better seed in the tournament. So,
Congrats on the win tonight, Coach.
Thanks so much. Appreciate the coverage.